kids are so cute.
So cute.
Hello. Guess who's here? Well, it is not fall without a good pumpkin recipe.
Sure.
The great Leanne Miller is here to just give us these amazing pumpkin bars.
It's so good. You could also call this pumpkin cake.
Yeah,
you know,
it looks
it's
big
cakey,
like cake.
right?
Yes.
So we need to talk about pans for a second, sis.
Oh.
So this is an 11 by 17. So and this is a 10 by 15 or 11 by 15.
But how high is it? That's what I was trying to show the
it's about
camera.
an inch and a half.
Okay.
But you don't want to bake this in a half sheet, is what I'm getting at. If you bake this in a half sheet, you're going to have really thin, and maybe you want them thin, but they're going to be thin. It's not going to be nice and fat and cakey like this.
Okay, well, wait, I got to grab this and turn this around and show the camera because you'll see what Leanne's talking about when she says nice and thick and cakey. Look at that.
I had a piece for supper last night. And listen, I always know
And when she said for supper, she didn't say after supper.
Yeah, for
It
supper.
was for supper. Very smart lady. That's
Listen,
why I like you.
And it was warm. And I told one of the folks here earlier. I said, I always know when this is going to be a hit recipe is when it starts disappearing before I'm even doing the segment.
I that was full when she got here.
Yeah.
But wait, the other thing you just said, I know it's going to be a hit recipe. Have you ever not made a hit recipe?
I don't know.
You haven't. Everything's amazing. Seriously.
Okay.
So don't take that out of your vocabulary. For real. Everything you make is like, imagine.
And listen, if we don't finish everything, you can go to my Instagram. My Instagram's just @Leanne Miller. We follow each other on
That's
Instagram.
so cute. I'm actually adorable.
You can just come to my Instagram @Leanne Miller, and I'll finish it out and show you here on set.
Okay.
I'm
where
going to
do
put
we
you to
start?
work.
Yes,
This
please.
is the flour, and I'm going to have you put cinnamon, salt, and soda in my little bendable bowl.
I like these little rubber bowls.
I'm telling you, Walnut Creek Cheese and Market, their kitchenware's part of the store. They have amazing things. I don't think they carry these anymore, but they carry stuff
That's
like
cute.
this.
Okay, so flour's in here. I'm adding cinnamon.
And then what I like to do, sis, is just kind of take that wire whisk, and I like to blend my dry ingredients.
As we're doing it. And then this is, hang on, salt, sea salt. Okay, sea salt, yes?
Yeah, I like to use.
I do too.
Well, kosher salt or sea salt for recipes.
And
I do
then
love
this
that.
is
baking soda.
Yep, okay.
Just
all right, so we're mixing it all
in
together.
there, yep,
Okay.
Yep.
So while I do that, you are doing.
I've got 2 cups of pumpkin, and I've got beautiful pumpkin from Amish country. I've got some.
And in the can, and it's super healthy.
Yeah. And this is just pumpkin, like nothing added. No pumpkin pie mix. Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Just
might be
pumpkin.
too
Just
sweet.
pumpkin. That's it.
Okay,
Just pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Okay. This right here.
What?
Then we're gonna put in a cup of vegetable oil.
Okay. Which you could do olive oil too if you want to be a little healthier, right?
Well, it's gonna make it the consistency probably different, and it might make it a little heavier,
Denser,
maybe,
right?
or
Yeah.
denser. But I think you could do it. Sure.
yeah, okay.
Now we got some butter, and I told you I've had this recipe for years. Or not butter. Butter on the brain.
Looks like sugar, but
they don't call me Butter Queen for nothing. I just call sugar butter.
Wait, and here's the other thing. Her cat's name is Mr. Butters.
Yes, it is.
funny?
I love my cat. Okay.
Okay,
So we've got sugar.
How much sugar?
Listen, this is a cup and 3/4, 1 3/4 cup.
Okay.
And I told you before the segment that I've had this recipe for years, and I decided I was going to cut back on the sugar. I cut back on the sugar. Amish country, listen, we just go big. We go big or go home. So, but I cut back on the sugar because I just felt like we don't need that much sugar.
I was just going to say, it's so good, and the icing is so flavorful.
Good. Okay, then we're going to add 4 eggs, 1 at a time.
Okay.
I do like to do eggs 1 at a time.
Why?
It just combines everything really well. See how I'm
that's
just
interesting,
kind of
yeah.
like combining, and you know, I'm in my granny era.
So I'm a dumper because I'm in a hurry, but now I think that's a good idea.
I'm in a different season of life than you, Steph, and so I take my time.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. I was just curious why.
You know, and listen, baking, I always say this, baking is science. It's science. Cooking is more like art. So if you're gonna do stir fry or you're gonna do something on the stove, sometimes you can do variations. You can put a little more carrots and a little less cabbage. But with baking, you pretty much need to stick to the recipe because this is science. Okay, then we're gonna gradually add. We're gonna go like this and mix.
Here, let me help you.
Yep.
Okay, we've got like a little more than 30 seconds, Leanne, so we gotta get to this.
Okay. So then we're gonna pour this in our greased pan. We're gonna bake it for about, I baked mine yesterday. I baked this one for 32 minutes, between 30 and 35 minutes. The recipe is gonna be up on Recipe Box. I will also finish this out on my Instagram at Leanne Miller if you want to come watch. But then you're just going to combine this, sis. Pour it in the
Pour it in here.
I've got my frosting recipe, my frosting ingredients over here, which is cream cheese, of course, butter from Walnut Creek Cheese and Market, powdered sugar that I sift. I sift my powdered sugar. I know it's old-fashioned. I just do it. I think it's necessary.
I didn't hear a darn thing that you just said.
And then about a tablespoon of half and half, or real heavy whipping cream.
Leanne, this is so good. All right, so you're going to have the recipe for the frosting, which it's that like
cream cheese, butter, all
it's
that.
So
yeah.
good.
Okay, and then we're going to just pour
That's
this
on
in.
our website.
Listen, I'm usually here an hour earlier than this. It's kind of nice to come an hour later. I woke up an hour later.
I know, you can sleep in a little. This recipe is amazing. And you had it warm last night for supper.
Yes, it was so good with a cup of coffee.
So I was going to wait. Are you still doing your coffee?
Frothy coffee. Frothy coffee every morning.
I want you to know, because you gave me a bag, but it wasn't ground. I bought a grinder to grind your coffee beans.
Oh, you're talking about our beans, our podcast.
It's such a good one.
Our podcast, These Are Good Days. We had a roaster in Amish country roast our coffee beans, and we have our own coffee beans. I'll put a link on my Instagram where you can buy it and have it shipped to you. It is such good coffee.
Oh, I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you.
Here we are.
Kenny, Todd, get in here. Don't walk. Run. Let's go. All right. Leanne, thank you.
Kenny.
We have all the info on fox8.com. This is delicious.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to send things to New Day. All right, so, David, what are you cooking today?
I am